Thank you. Thank you. Please sit down. The all progressive chieftains and stalwarts here present, honorable members of the National Assembly and State House of Assembly here present, my chief of staff, Mr. Mohammed Jami Kasuku, honorable commissioner for local government and chieftaincy affairs, Barrister Didat, and all other honorable commissioners and top government officials here present. The leader and spokesperson of National Coordinator Women's Support Group, Hajia Honorable Mariam Yunusa Anjaki, and members of your delegation, other critical stakeholders, esteemed invited guests, members of the media, you're most welcome. To thank God Almighty who provided this very day, a very wonderful day in our lives. And I appreciate God Almighty for bringing us together at this very important moment. And I thank Hajia Mariam and all of the entourage that are here today, the APC twins, and all of our women of substance, our women of integrity. These are women of timber and caliber that are here today from across the country. I welcome all of you and I sincerely appreciate you. You have said everything and you needed an answer from me. But I need to appreciate you. And to at least tell you why I have to do what I'm doing. And why I have to continue to do what I'm doing. Hi, dear, and my wonderful sisters. God created man and decided to create a woman to partner with him. And hence we have the current world we have. God never created one thing alone. It is only him that is one. But everything that exists in this world are in pairs. One to help another. One to support another. As he created heaven, he created hell. He created men and women. He created left and right. He created top and down. Front and back. So if you really want to get it right, and you want to do it well, big and great, then you have to partner. And who are our partners? God has done it naturally. Every problem that exists in this world, God created the solution. By the side, it is only greedy ones, selfish ones, who may know the result or the answer and wouldn't want to go that way because of certain reasons. But in my own case, God divinely brought me to where I am today. It means God is speaking, or God has spoken. And I don't need God to come down again to tell me what to do. All I need to do is to heed to the words of God Almighty. To read his signs and follow the signs at all times. My mother of blessed memory, when she was living, I thank God I was able to see her the last day, she departed. And she said she was not going to leave me alone. She said, so long as there are women of substance, of integrity, so long as there are women of virtue in this world, they are your mother. They will back you. They will support you. They will lift you up. They will partner with you. And that she's with me at all times. So when I'm surrounded with women of substance, of integrity, women of timber and caliber, women of virtues, then I am comfortable. For me to get it right, I will not just include or involve women. From the one I chose to partner with women. They are our natural allies. They are our partners. They build our homes. So if a woman can build a home for you, then a woman can build a nation. It is effortless. I don't need to wait for conferences. I don't need to wait for admonition. I don't need to wait for workshops, talk show. There has been hundreds or thousands of talk shows, workshops, conferences, symposium, or whatever. And little or no action has ever been taken. So in Kogi State, what you're witnessing is action rather than talk. So in Kogi State, we partner with women, and that is why we are having the result we are having today. We will continue to partner with women because that is the natural way God has created. And he who follows the way of God will never get it wrong. So I am confident that we're getting it right in Kogi State. So you can only ask me to admonish others to do our own path and follow our ways. And I want to report to you that all the women that are serving with us today, that are partnering with us in Kogi State today, starting from my SSG head of service down to my ADC, they are representing women excellently. They have shown, they have demonstrated that when you partner with women, sincerely, not selfishly, but sincerely, you will have the job done. We want the job of Nigeria to get done, then we shall partner with women in 2023. Youth inclusiveness. We are not talking of youth inclusiveness again in Kogi State, my dear brother. Because today, you can see starting from myself to the last person appointed even in the council ward, we are more than 70 to 80% youths. Young, even the elders that are living among us, that are serving along with us, helping us and guiding us, are even youth at heart, even if physically they are not that very strong. But we know that this job requires a lot of energy and vitality. In addition to that, the world is developing. The world is moving. It's moving so fast. And we need to keep up with the realities on the ground. This job is a 24 hours job. Today, all the successes we are recording in Kogi State, I can bet you that the younger generation have really demonstrated that they are capable, we are capable of facing the current challenges in life. If you really want to develop and you want to move fast, please don't neglect the younger generation. I give you an example of taught time to my mother. When growing up, my mother used to go to the kitchen before we return from school. She would have made the meal. We will eat, jump around, go for Quranic school, return back, go to the farm, weekends, and return back, and we always meet food. Until one day we returned and there was no food. Mama, where is food? Mama was lying down. That repeated itself for quite a number of times. And I decided that, Mama, don't ever go to the kitchen again to prepare meal. Wait till we return from school. If you are hungry, just do with anything that is enough for you. But leave us, because we are plenty in the family. Children from other families, all of us. When we return back, we will prepare the meal, eat and even serve you. That continued until we grew and left home. Now, if I continue to say that I will sit and lay back and wait for my mother to continue to prepare meal for me to eat, even at 46 that I am today, then my mother is gone. Who will go to the kitchen again for me? Nobody. But my mother taught us, supervised us, and ensured that we are good and perfect in the act of preparing our food, preparing it to our taste and our desire, long before she left to join her ancestors. Any nation that wants to grow should look the way of ensuring that the younger generation take over. Even at 46, today, I'm already grooming leaders from the local to the state level, who will take over from even those of us that are serving today, who will do better than us. I think if we mean well for this country, that is the way we should be thinking. And my dear sisters, the era of nepotism, sectionalism, tribalism is gone. iPhone, the technology. Today I'm using wireless microphone. That is technology. It doesn't know tribe. The phones we are using today, iPhone, Android, or whichever, does not know tribe. The electricity we are using today does not know tribe. We are enjoying this AC today, it doesn't know tribe or religion. But what you have here, those who develop these various technologies, it is what they have to offer from their brain. And then today, the whole world, we are enjoying and making use of these technologies. So if really we want to develop in this country, then we should begin to think the other way. We must reorientate ourselves. If we don't, and we continue to emphasize on tribe, you're a Hausa man, you're a Yoruba man, you're an Igbo man, or whichever, or you're a Muslim or Christian, then we better take a second look at those who are propagating these various sentiments. Do they really mean well for this country? There are so many of us that are being called, not only GYB, to come and serve in this country. We have our record. Some are as old as 30 years, 40 years, and mine is just about 6 years of serving publicly in this country. We have our records. If really we desire a better Nigeria, then we must go into those records to look into and let Nigeria come up with the best. We have been supporting President Muhammadu Buhari, and I believe that we should continue to support and pray for President Muhammad Buhari. He came, and the situation he met himself, he's been able to do his best, and he continues to do his best. He is a man that will not wait for your reward, because certainly his reward is in the hand of Almighty Allah. But the reward, instead of rewarding him, let us reward ourselves. Let us reward ourselves as Nigerians. If there's nothing that I am going to reward myself with, from learning from Mr. President, is one, Mr. President have allowed us to expose ourselves to Nigerians. Those of us that are serving today in public offices, and even those that have served before and requesting to serve again, we have exposed ourselves to the public. Sometimes people are like, why don't Mr. President force this one to do this? You must force this, you must force the other one. No. You must be that leader that coerces. You must be that leader that will brutalize. No. President Buhari has taught us to be able to identify credible leaders. Those who helped and served in the past, those serving now in various capacities, and are seeking to serve again. President Muhammad Buhari has really given the way that we should be able to access those who have served us and then choose our leaders. If we're ready to live a better life beyond 2023, that opportunity has presented itself. And then we must come together and choose those who we think will serve us, not only as president, because president alone cannot do all the jobs. Today, as a governor, I cannot do the whole job in Kogi State. And that is why I have women and younger generations serving in their various capacities. That is why I try as much as possible to include all the traditional rulers and various religious bodies and their leaders to ensure that we govern Kogi State together. I can give you an example. Sometimes in December, when armed robbers invaded a bank or two banks in Odore and Egbe, the armed robbers came and carted away some money and arms and ammunition from bank and a police station. Because we allow the people to take their destinies in their hands, we embolden them. We develop that culture of security in Kogi State, flowing from myself down to the grassroots. As I speak with you today, these armed robbers, all of them have been apprehended. Within 48 hours, we cornered them and we captured them, almost caught in the act. An appreciation to the locals and to all law enforcement agencies. That is how the people want administration to be. Our people are such a person that your best can only be good for them in Kogi State. And I know that in this country, it takes very little to fix all that we want fixed. And that is little and that is much is the opportunity that is presenting itself. From this 2022, within our party, the All Progressives Congress, down to the general elections in 2023. It is not in the hand of just one leader to be able to lead a country to prosperity. Mr. President have already laid the template of making sure that youth and women are included. I learned that from him when I asked Mr. President, sir, why did you choose to, work with women as finance minister? Starting from Kemi Adeosun to Haja Zainab. He said, if you want a trusted hand, go the way of women. As I learned from President Muhammad Buhari, sometimes you don't have to wait for your leader to speak. But from his actions, sometimes you learn. And President Buhari, why are you not scrutinizing and forcing these your appointees? Everybody, they must do this, they must do that. He said, they will simply expose themselves to the electorate. Time shall come when they will seek to serve the people again. So it's an opportunity for them to expose themselves to the people. And I think all of us have exposed ourselves enough to the people. For both our party faithfuls and Nigerians to choose the kind of leaders they want. Mr. President provided that opportunity. If you are to be shielding everybody, then he is simply saying, choose the wrong person tomorrow. That is president for you. And we will continue to pray for him. We will continue to appreciate him. This great opportunity that is coming in 2022-2023, may God Almighty make us the wise choice. And let me tell you by the special grace of God that tomorrow holds a lot for us. In this party, under the leadership of Governor Malabuni, CECPC, we have been able to rebuild the party very strong up to this point. And we are poised by the special grace of God to win every election, starting from the mobilization of women, youth, and people living with disabilities into our party. That is a strong base. Youth, women, people with special needs. Youth, women, people with special needs. We have been able to mobilize them, over 40 million, into this great party. Then what are we afraid of? We are preparing for national convention. It is left for you to choose the kind of leaders you want at the helm of affairs of this party, who is going to ensure that what the great job Governor Memala have done is sustained. And that, by the special grace of God, we will know that we have concluded this step. Thereafter, then we will begin to see who should fly the flag of the party. I will not jump gun. I will not abandon a process and then jump into another. The process of rebuilding the party is almost concluded. And we must conclude it conclusively, because I will not run under the platform of any other political party other than the All Progressives Congress. By the special grace of God, after this February, after the conclusion of the convention, when we are sure that our party is solid, but as I speak with you, the party is solid. It's as strong as diamond. As I speak with you now, after the very date that was set, as the case may be, our declaration will not exceed March by the grace of God. Let's look for a great march in the month of March that will march us towards victory by the special grace of God in 2023. We are going to keep you notified. We will keep you aware. We will keep you informed. We will keep you updated. We will keep you posted of the development along the way. Because I am confident that having these great women behind me, who are carrying me, who are supporting me, who are shielding me, and the very vibrant, strong-willed youth of this country, I know a responsibility is beckoning on me to perform once again. And I will not renege, or I will not deny the call by Nigerian women and youth to serve this great nation and to build on the successes and achievements of President Muhammadu Buhari. I know surely that after the declaration, even Nigerian stock market will react. I know surely that after our declaration, even Boko Haram and bandits will know that a new sheriff is in the office. And after the declaration, I am confident that that will be the beginning of the emancipation of women, youth, and Nigerians in this country. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's keep praying, because I can see strong women even in this room. You know that I know that you are man women. And when I see them, I smile. Let's keep praying, because prayer is just the key. I didn't come to this office today by my power, not by my money, not by my intelligence, not because of anything that I am, but God Almighty. That same God that brought us to this position today will surely elevate us to a higher level.